Ever since we've been in this house, whenever somebody takes a shower in our room, the smoke detector starts beeping like the battery is out. Now that's because it's detecting moisture and not smoke, and it's been a big problem, so it's about time that I fix it. So in today's video, we're going to smarten up a smoke detector by installing the Google Nest Protect. Now I have been waiting for Google for a long time to add this into the Google Home app, but right now it is still only available to be used in the Nest app. So that's how we're going to be installing this. First thing you need to know is there are two versions of this. One is a battery powered version, which would work anywhere, or you can get this, which is a wired version and can wire directly into your existing 120 volt system. So let's go ahead, take this off and unbox this, get it set up. So again, this is a smoke and carbon monoxide detector, the wired version. Here we just have a little pull tab.
Now, one thing about the Nest Protect, like other smoke alarms, they expire after 10 years, but the Nest Protect, whether it's wired or battery, will become disabled after the 10 years of use.
So first we do have some instructions and manuals on how to get this set up in the Nest app. And here it tells some info about what the different colors mean on the Nest Protect. Well, that's one of the reasons I got this originally, is because of the lights, and then it also has this little night light that turns on when you walk past it if you want to have that turned on, which is pretty cool. And then this is a button right there. So we have the get started light, know you're safe, a light in the dark, and an early warning, a clear voice in emergency, and know what is happening. So we already have one of these in the baby's room, so I thought it is about time to add one in our room as well. So there is the Nest Protect, and then here it does come with a mounting bracket, as well as 3 wire nuts, 4 screws, and some cables to attach it to the wiring. So there is the button right on there, and there is a light here, and there is also a tiny LED on this indicating that it is powered on. And it does come with a battery backup as well. Now, one of the other main reasons I'm going with the Nest Protect is it does know the difference between moisture and smoke, so we shouldn't have any false alarms with this device. Now, the first step is to download the Google Nest app, available on iOS or Android. So we're going to head into the app, and then we're going to select settings, and down here we have add a product. And now we need to scan the QR code. It's right on the back of the Protect. Now you do need to have your Wi-Fi password, a ladder, and a screwdriver to get this installed. And we're going to add this into the bedroom. So it says we need to wake up the Nest by pulling out the tab. So that turned on the batteries.
Hi from Nest. Hola, saludos de Nest. Press the button now for English. Ready. Press to test. This is only a test. The alarm will sound. The alarm is loud. The test starts in 10 seconds. Press to cancel. 10, 9, 3, canceled.
We're going to cancel that, and I'll let the family know we're going to do that in a little bit. It is now connecting to the Wi-Fi and adding it to my Nest account.
Connected.
So now it's asking if we want to turn on what is called the pathway light. So this is the light that when you walk past it, it has a sensor that will turn on this little night light when you walk past. So I can choose to turn it on for the bedroom or the kids' room. We're going to go ahead, turn it on for the bedroom. And this might take some time to enable, but if you push the button now, it will automatically make that work. Next, you have the option to enable sound check. So the Nest Protect constantly checks its sensors, power, and Wi-Fi connection each month. Second generation Nest Protect can also test its own voice and alarm. So right now we're going to keep that off, and then we're going to install the Nest Protect onto the ceiling. And then we're going to run a safety check, and we are done. Now I'm going to remove the old smoke detector bracket. Next, I'm going to turn off the power and check it with a voltage tester. Now we're going to take the black and wire nut it to the black, and take the white, wire nut it to the white, and the red stays on its own. And there may also be a copper wire that's ground, and that will be on its own as well. Okay, now we can push that in. Next, we're going to line this up and screw it in. I like how many holes this has. Find the one that fits. That's an awesome bracket. Now we just need to plug this in and then find the little hooks and tighten it on. Now let's go ahead and turn the power back on. Okay, now that we have the power back on, let's go ahead and perform a test.
Ready. In the bedroom. Press to test. This is only a test. The alarm will sound. The alarm is loud. The test starts in 10 seconds. Press to cancel. 3, 2, 1. This is only a test. Testing smoke. Testing carbon monoxide. Just a moment. Finishing up. The test is finished. Everything looks good.
Okay, so that was a really easy install, super easy to get set up and connect to the Nest app. And during the test, it automatically connected to the other Nest Protect that I already have in the other room, and it went off as well, so I could know that they were automatically connected. So now let me show you what you can do with the app and how the Pathway light works and so on. So here when we go into the Nest app, we have my different cameras that I have, but if we scroll down to the bottom, here we have the different Protects that I have. So this is the bedroom. So if I tap on there, it's telling us the last time everything was checked. So here 1 minute ago, the sensors, alarm, voice, battery, Wi-Fi, all was checked and everything has a green check mark. So it's looking good. And also the kids' room was checked and everything is looking good as well. Now, I can go through the history and you can see that previously we have had no alerts in the kids' bedroom for the last 10 days, which is great. There's only been 1 or 2 times where we've actually had smoke and this was detecting it and we could know that we were burning something in the kitchen so far. So great that this is all connected and now I'll receive the alerts for any smoke or anything right on my phone. Okay, so when we hit done there, now we just get this little page that says everything is okay in the kids' room and the bedroom. Now, if we want to, we could run a checkup right from the app, but we just did that, so we don't need to do that. Now, if we go into the settings, here is where we can adjust a sound check. So here, if we didn't select that at the beginning, we can come in and turn on allow for a monthly sound check. Next, we have silencing alarms. So you can silence an alarm from the Nest app, turn this off if you'd prefer to only silence from the Nest Protect. Now, this, I am standing on a ladder and I'm pretty tall and I now can touch this. So I want to be able to silence from the Nest app if I need to do that. So we're gonna keep that on. And then here we do have other things that work with Nest Protect in the Nest cameras. So here you can have it automatically turn on certain cameras if the Nest Protect detects carbon dioxide. So it can automatically record what's going on and so on. So you can have those automatically turn on. And here we can have it automatically shut off thermostats if it detects smoke or carbon monoxide. And that will be if you do have a Nest thermostat. And then down here we have what to do. So what do you do if there is smoke and fire or if carbon monoxide is detected? So those are some things that we can learn there. And then down here at the bottom, we have the settings for each device. So here in the bedroom, right now I have the Pathway light on. So when it's dark and I walk past, it's automatically going to turn on the light. So we do have the option to turn it off. We can turn it on, or we can have that Pathway light be always on. So it said it could take a bit, so let's go ahead.
In the bedroom.
Push the button.
Press to test.
And make it update. And then we can have that Pathway light always be on to illuminate the hallway or wherever you have this. So we'll just set that to on for now. Next we have Nightly Promise. So this is cool. When you turn off the lights in the room, this will glow green, indicating that everything is working properly and there are no issues. Next we have Steam Check. So this is something that I'm really excited about. A nice hot shower should be relaxing, not annoying. Steam Check cuts down on false alarms from Steam. So that's something I'm going to keep on so we don't have those false alerts here in this room. And then we have the heads up option. So heads up lets you know in advance of an alarm that smoke or carbon monoxide levels are rising and it's not as loud. So this just gives you a little warning before it turns on the full alarm. Then next we have a few options here. We can adjust the brightness of the light here. So we can keep it at low, medium, or high We're going to go ahead and set it at low for now.
Now, I'm not sure if you can tell a difference in the brightness there, but there's definitely a difference between low and high. And here, this isn't the best video either, but you can definitely see that it illuminates a little bit of the room so I can see where I'm going. And when anyone walks past this throughout the night, it will turn on just for a few seconds when it detects that motion, and then it will turn off. We did end up disabling it in the bedroom, but it might work great in a hallway, or if you do need to have it illuminated every time you get into the kids' room at night.
Here we do have spoken language, so the Nest Protect can talk. So here you can choose what language it's going to speak. So here you can see all the languages that are available for it to speak. Then we have Wi-Fi connection, so if you need to update that, you can do that here. Then you have where it's located, some technical info, your data, and the option to remove it from the Nest app. But I do think this has quite a few features for a smoke alarm and a carbon monoxide detector. So now that we have it set up and installed, the next thing to do is a smoke test. So we're actually going to spray this and it will make the smoke detector go off. We'll then be able to hear how it sounds and kind of what happens, as well as test out the notifications on our phone and dismissing it and so on. Because if you want to dismiss the alarm, you do have to press the button, which that's a little too tall to press, so you can dismiss it from your phone as well. So in order to use this, safety first, you need to put on some glasses, just for extra precaution, a glove. I don't know why I need that. Let's go ahead, do the test.
Heads up, there's smoke in the bedroom. The alarm may sound. Emergency.
Pretty loud.
Press to silence.
So there we got the notification on
There's
the phone.
smoke
Here I tap on it.
in the bedroom.
I even got a notification on the Google Home app.
Emergency.
So here
There's
I can
smoke
silence.
in the bedroom. Press to silence. Smoke alarm silenced in the bedroom.
All right, there we go. And now it is silent. So that's pretty good, pretty loud. I like that it has the different lights. And then I like that I did receive notifications in the Nest app and Google
The
Home
smoke
app.
alarm is over.
Now, because I do have that other Nest Protect in the nursery, that was going off as well. So if you have multiple of these in the home, everyone that has one in their room will definitely know that there was smoke detected, wake everybody up, and you will be able to get out safely.
In the bedroom. Press to silence. The smoke alarm is over.
So now let's see what the notification looked like in the Google Home app. So here in the Google Home app, it said it no longer hears the smoke alarm. So I did get a notification in the Google Home app of a smoke alarm heard. Now this actually comes from my Nest Hub Max, and I do pay for Nest Aware to be able to listen for those types of notifications, and I can then play it back here and I can hear those notifications. So that is what happens when smoke goes off on the Nest Protect. Now, if you tap on the notice up here, you will see that under messages, smoke is clearing from the bedroom. So it knew that the smoke alarm went off, and it knew that the alarm was then silenced and everything is okay. And here's that first emergency sound on when it happened. So you can kind of have a history of what happened and when. Let me briefly tell you about the different colors and what they mean. So if you see a yellow light that pulses, that means the smoke levels or the carbon monoxide levels are rising. And then if you see the red pulse, that means the smoke levels have reached maximum, and as well as the carbon monoxide has reached critical levels. So you definitely need to be doing something at that point. If you see it yellow or red pulses, then that means it's been hushed, and then it's going to keep quiet as the smoke leaves the room. And then the green pulse means the carbon monoxide and smoke is decreasing. So if you see the green light above the Nest logo, that means everything is working properly. It's connected to the power. If you turn off the lights and you see the green pulsing, that is the nighttime promise that everything is working properly. If you see a white light, that's the pathway light. If you see a blue light that rotates, that means it's ready to set up or to run the manual test. So after using the Nest Protect system for years, I can say that it definitely is a great system to go with. I know in the beginning, I think they had a few issues when they launched, but I've never seen any of those issues, and still today it is a great system. Now I would like to see some continued updates to it. I'd like to see it be added into the Google Home app, which we currently don't have yet. So I'm not sure what the future is, but right now everything is working as it should. Now, after using this for about 5 years in the kids' bedroom, we've only had, I think, one time where an alert went off. We were cooking something in the kitchen, a little too much smoke in the house, and the alert went off. But it was so nice that it was still able to notify us and everything. You can just imagine if you weren't home, it would be so nice to have that notification right on your phone. Now, the main reason I bought the one for the room today was to update the old one, as well as to make it so that it didn't beep every single time somebody's taking a shower, and that has been fixed. We have not had that problem since adding the Nest Protect, which I'm really excited about. Now, today we did use the wired Nest Protect, but if you don't have wires in your room, I would definitely recommend getting the battery powered. I think I actually have a few rooms downstairs where I do need to pick up a battery powered to put in there, but I will leave a link to them in the description below. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the pathway light. Now, in the room, we had it on for a while, but we're getting up so much at night, take care of the baby and whatnot, we ended up turning it off just because it does turn on and off so much every time you walk by. But I can see that if you put this in a hallway, being able to light up the hallway if kids are walking to the bathroom or something like that would be very beneficial. I would like to see some updates where you can add a schedule where maybe in the evening it turns on, but all night long it doesn't. So maybe we'll see something like that in the future. So if you have any further questions about the Google Nest Protect, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.